Gentlemen, are we about to witness a seismic shift in the AI landscape? Forget the millions being poured into OpenAI, Google, and Meta. A relatively unknown Chinese company, DeepSeek, is turning the tables, and it's sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley. I know, it sounds crazy, right? But get this. They've developed AI models comparable to the giants, but at a fraction of the cost. We're talking potentially game-changing disruption here. The big question is, what does this mean for the future of AI? And more importantly, what does it mean for India? We're not just talking about tech. We're talking about power, influence, and the future of innovation. Let's rewind a bit. DeepSeek, based in Hangzhou, China, emerged from seemingly nowhere in 2023. They released their V3 large language model in December, followed by the R1 reasoning model in January. Now, these aren't just any models. They're achieving performance levels on par with OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google. The kicker? They're doing it while operating under resource constraints that would make most Western tech companies shudder. This isn't just about coding. It's about ingenuity and a completely different approach to AI development. It's a classic David versus Goliath story, and it's playing out in real time. And the implications are enormous. The secret sauce behind DeepSeek's success? Resource optimization. They developed innovative software to train their models, avoiding the expensive methods favored by Western companies. Faced with U.S. restrictions on advanced NVIDIA AI chips, they maximized efficiency with the hardware they had access to. Think about that for a second. They didn't have the latest and greatest toys, but they found a way to make what they had sing. This isn't just smart engineering. It's a testament to the power of resourcefulness and a willingness to think outside the box. They're proving that innovation doesn't always require unlimited funding. But the most significant move? They made their open-source models accessible to anyone with a computer and internet connection, without subscription fees. This is huge, folks. It's democratizing AI, putting powerful tools into the hands of developers, researchers, and entrepreneurs around the world. It's a direct challenge to the closed-off, proprietary approach of many Western AI companies. Think about the possibilities. Students in India, small businesses in Africa, all gaining access to cutting-edge AI technology. DeepSeek isn't just building AI. They're building a more equitable AI ecosystem. This breakthrough sent ripples through U.S. markets. Investors backing the big spenders like OpenAI, Google, Meta, and high-end chipmaker NVIDIA suddenly saw red flags. The unrestrained growth they were counting on was no longer a given. Suddenly, a small Chinese company was threatening to disrupt their dominance. This isn't just about money. It's about power, control, and the future of the AI industry. The old guard is being challenged, and the new guard is rising. Get ready for some serious competition. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Criticism about censorship and data handling. As a Chinese company, DeepSeek must operate within its national legal framework. This is a reality, folks. Just like U.S. companies comply with their own government's requirements, DeepSeek has to navigate the Chinese regulatory landscape. Remember Edward Snowden's revelations? Every country has its own rules and regulations. It's important to understand the context and avoid knee-jerk reactions. We need to analyze the situation objectively and avoid letting political biases cloud our judgment. Despite the initial market jitters, normalcy has largely returned. The tech giants are doubling down, insisting that AI is an expensive business and seeking billions more from investors. But here's a crucial point. Goldman Sachs says DeepSeek's development could reshape competition between established tech giants and startups by lowering barriers to entry. This is huge. It means that smaller players can now compete with the big boys, fostering innovation and driving down costs. This isn't just good for the AI industry. It's good for consumers and businesses everywhere. DeepSeek's founder, Liang Wenfeng, is a fascinating figure. A 40-year-old hedge fund manager, he maintains such a low profile that his appearance at a government meeting with Premier Li Qiang in February sparked great curiosity. One reporter even said he resembled more a student representative than a tech mogul. This isn't your typical Silicon Valley CEO. He's a different breed of AI researcher, driven by technological advancement rather than pure profit. He prioritizes research and innovation with the ambitious goal of achieving human-level artificial general intelligence. He's a true visionary. Liang's recruitment strategy is equally unconventional. He focused on passionate young AI enthusiasts, regardless of their academic qualifications. He believes that solving the world's toughest challenges is the biggest draw for top talent. He emphasizes that China must gain global AI leadership through innovation, not imitation. He's challenging the status quo, encouraging originality, and fostering a culture of innovation. He's building a team of rebels, and they're shaking up the AI world. Here's where it gets really interesting for India. DeepSeek has become the most downloaded app in 140 countries, and India heads the list, accounting for 15.6% of all downloads since January. This widespread adoption is a clear indication of the demand for affordable and accessible AI in India. It's a massive opportunity for Indian developers, entrepreneurs, and businesses to leverage this technology and drive innovation across various sectors. The potential is enormous. This widespread adoption contrasts sharply with the approach of most Indian tech giants, who have hesitated to invest in domestic LLM development. When Sam Altman visited in 2024, he dismissed such attempts, suggesting that $100 million investments wouldn't suffice. He argued that OpenAI was spending that much annually. But DeepSeek's success challenges these assumptions. It proves that smaller teams with modest resources can develop competitive AI models. We need to rethink our approach and embrace frugal innovation. DeepSeek embodies Silicon Valley's original ethos, passion-driven innovation to disrupt the status quo. This startup spirit has seemed lost as tech companies grew larger and more profit-focused. ChatGPT's arrival briefly rekindled this excitement, but the company's subsequent transformation highlighted how quickly commercial interest can reshape priorities. DeepSeek is reminding us of the power of open-source, community-driven innovation. They're keeping the original mission of OpenAI alive, truly open, frontier research that empowers all. Long before DeepSeek, India's Chandrayaan-3 mission in 2023 showcased India's growing space capability and its characteristic feature, surprisingly low cost. DeepSeek's claim to fame mirrors this. It's proving that AI models can be built with far less money and compute power. This is a wake-up call for Silicon Valley, but it's also a source of inspiration for India. We've already proven that we can achieve remarkable things with limited resources. Now, we need to apply that same ingenuity to AI. DeepSeek's model was developed using around 2,000 NVIDIA chips, a fraction of the computing power generally thought necessary to train similar programs. This has significant implications not only for the cost of developing AI, but also the energy consumption of data centers. The AI revolution has come with assumptions that computing and energy needs will grow exponentially. DeepSeek is challenging that assumption, demonstrating a less power-hungry way to advance AI. This is crucial for sustainability and for reducing the environmental impact of AI. Unlike its far bigger American peers, DeepSeek was not a commercial operation that aimed to make money from its AI products initially. It was financed by a Chinese hedge fund, Highflyer, which allowed it to focus entirely on research. This is a key difference. They weren't burdened by the pressure to generate revenue. They were free to experiment, innovate, and push the boundaries of AI. This is a model that India could emulate, providing funding for research-focused AI initiatives. The world paid attention to India's budget-friendly space missions when Prime Minister Narendra Modi compared the Mars orbiter mission Mangalyaan to the movie Gravity. The scientists at ISRO were not chasing breakthrough products to sell, and they didn't have to worry about funding. Most of them studied engineering in regional colleges and universities in India instead of elite tech schools in the US. India already has a lot of what it needs to create its own DeepSeek's. We need to tap into that talent pool and empower them to innovate. DeepSeek's breakthrough has ignited a debate about India's AI strategy and the need for increased government support and a shift in mindset. Darshan Hiranandani, CEO of Hiranandani Group, has said that India needs a major overhaul to get up to speed in the AI race. He emphasized the need for India AI mission to provide startups with access to crucial resources like GPUs and the importance of developing AI widgets compatible with existing enterprise systems. We need to foster a culture of innovation and provide the resources and support that Indian AI developers need to succeed. India needs to move fast to avoid the effects of Chinese advances reinforcing U.S. anti-proliferation efforts. Besides capital investment, the country needs a robust regulatory scaffolding, an agency to build capacity, develop safeguards, allocate computing power, and democratize access, intensified engagement between tech developers and lawmakers over the ethics of AI, and ways to tackle possible job displacement. We need a comprehensive strategy that addresses both the opportunities and the challenges of AI. The rise of DeepSeek isn't just a challenge to Western dominance, but to the very structure of global power. Historically, technological superiority has been a key determinant of geopolitical influence. By making AI affordable and accessible, DeepSeek and similar models can level the playing field. This is particularly significant for the Global South. It's an opportunity for developing nations to leapfrog ahead and participate in the AI revolution on their own terms. This is about more than just technology. It's about creating a more equitable and just world. So, what's the takeaway here? Gentlemen, DeepSeek's success is a wake-up call and an opportunity for India. We have the talent, the resources, and the ambition to become a major player in the AI world. But we need to embrace frugal innovation, foster a culture of creativity, and provide the necessary support for our AI developers. India can build its own DeepSeek's and challenge the dominance of Western tech giants. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's up to us to shape it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Are we ready to seize this opportunity? Let's discuss.